With Venom set to release in just 6 days, fans are skeptical about the movie's PG-13 rating, including myself. I, for one, while I do not like the film's PG-13 rating, can see the film working with it. Let me explain. See, Venom doesn't actually have to be gory. Some characters have to be gory, that's their style, like Deadpool. But Venom, although gory in the comics, can work without being gory. You can have him be evil, or, as Deadpool says, a slightly better bad guy. You don't actually have to make him gory. If you make him gory, it just comes off as more comedic than actual scary. Because the thing is, in a lot of cases, more often than not, you'll find that things that are hinted to are a bit scarier than things that they actually show you. Just because the phrase, the suspense is killing me, has really never been more true. If you're on the edge of your seat, then about what Venom's going to do to someone, then, and only then, are you truly worried about that person. Because the movie has to create a dynamic. You have to be worried about everyone, not just Eddie Brock. Eddie Brock still has to matter, but everyone else has to matter as well. And Wayne has to matter. Carlton Drake has to matter. They have to have a good arc in the story to justify their reasons for doing what they do. Eddie Brock and the Venom symbiote have just reasons. Or, when I mean just, I don't mean good. What I mean by that is they have an actual paralleled physical reason. They're not just doing it because. And though the film isn't out yet, so I don't know the Venom symbiote's full story, I do know that in the film, they partner up, do fights with bad guys, eat their heads, and like I said, you don't need gore. Let's talk about Carnage. Carnage is my favorite symbiote, by far. I love Venom, but I think Carnage is so cool. Well, anyway, I'm raving on. So, the point is, people are angry about Carnage because they want Carnage to be in the film, which he probably will be, just in a post-credit sequence. And, like I said before, Carnage can work in PG-13. Sorry, I didn't say it before. That was in a previous recording. My bad. Okay, so Carnage can work in PG-13 because he works well in other comics, which are a bit less gory, and he works well in Spider-Man the Animated Series, or worked well, because that show, check it out. It's a bit dated now, because it came out 24 years ago. So, in that show, Carnage, it's just plain crazy. He goes around taking the life out of people, literally. It's a Saturday morning cartoon show. They can't show cutting off someone's head, okay? But the point is, that captures Carnage perfectly. And they even have a scene where it's what's his name? Sorry. J. Jonah Jameson, don't know why I forgot that, going up to Robbie and saying, "Who's this guy?" And he said, "Who's this guy, and how did he stop the entire New York police force?" And Robbie says, "Jonah, Cassidy isn't a man, he's a mobster. He's done things even the Post wouldn't print." See, that is a great way to show off R-rated violence without actually ever telling us. It hints at it really well. And that's how you nail non-graphical graphic violence. My final note is another thing too with Spider-Man the animated series, which is Venom. Venom as a villain, that is just brilliant. He has the best looking suit, I think, and even to this day, I still think of that as Venom. Tom Hardy's great, but until the film comes out, in my opinion, I think Eddie Azarius, is that how you say his name? Is the best Venom. Just because he's a character you feel for, but not really. It's like Killmonger, you understand, but you don't support it. They do this with a lot of people, where you'll understand what they're going through, but don't really care about them to help them. And sometimes people, such as myself, sort of feel bad, they feel bad, feeling bad. So, yeah. I hope Venom is like that in the movie. As always, I'm a whole lot of stuff. Thanks for watching.